And since we mentioned the Paris Olympics, let's also look at the headlines in France. The country is facing an invasion of bed bugs. The blood-sucking insects are back in Paris and in other cities. Bed bugs were supposed to have been killed off in the 1950s, but they're back with a vengeance in hotels, in trains, in cinema halls. The little creatures have been popping up everywhere, apparently. French authorities are alarmed. They're trying to address this outbreak on a war footing. Emergency meetings are being held all over France. But the question is this really a new phenomenon? Or has it become a big deal for different reasons? After all, the Olympic Games are coming to Paris next year, and no country wants players to win bed bug bites instead of medals. Here's our report.
Sofas, cushions, high-speed trains. Bed bugs seem to be everywhere, like a scourge that has descended upon France. The French media is in a frenzy. They're pushing out one doomsday headline after the other, and the people are panicking.
This has really traumatized me. I'm actually taking a train right now, and to be honest, I'm quite scared.
It's surprising. The fact that we can actually see them means there's a lot of them. In addition, they're being seen in the day when they usually come out at night. So there's a big problem somewhere.
This panic has spread to the lawmakers. The French transportation minister is holding meetings with transport operators. He says he wants to reassure and protect the public. The Paris City Council is on high alert as well.
In Paris, we've seen a resurgence in the presence of bed bugs in movie theatres and public transport, and at the same time, the agency in charge of information on housing has also observed an increase in the number of homeowners and tenants with questions about how to act in the face of bed bugs.
A part of this panic revolves around the upcoming Paris Olympics. Next year, tens of thousands of visitors are expected to come to Paris. They'll be put up in hotels around the city. Some will inevitably travel around the rest of France. And the French people don't want their guests taking home bad memories and a bug infestation, even though travelers may be part of the problem.
The first reports of bedbug infestations are coming from the big hotels, the palaces, the five-star hotels, where there are no hygiene problems, that's for sure. It's people who have travelled and brought back bed bugs and left them in the hotel.
France was supposed to have gotten rid of bed bugs in the 1950s, but people travelling to other parts of the world seem to have brought some back. Bed bugs can get into your luggage. They can make an overseas journey in your suitcase and then multiply once you get back home. But it's not just the foreign bugs that are infesting France. They have some tough homegrown varieties as well. After World War II, powerful insecticides like DDT were sprayed all over Europe. These did kill a lot of bed bugs, but not all of them. Some insecticide-resistant bugs survived, and the ones you see today are their descendants, making today's bugs very hard to kill. For years now, bedbug numbers have been on the rise in France. Between 2017 and 2022, 11% of French homes had been infested. This is according to France's National Health and Sanitary Body. They've been tracking this bedbug crisis for years. In fact, in 2020, France even launched a bedbug information hotline to counter the menace. So why the sudden panic then?
In reality, we've always had bed bugs in Paris. We have to realize that. Now, the only difference is that it's being talked about a lot in the media right now, with all that's happening in trains and cinemas. So everyone is panicking a bit.
Media hype and social media videos are leading to the new wave of panic. There's no sudden invasion or infestation. It's a problem that's been decades in the making. But that doesn't mean the new attention is unwelcome. Bedbugs may be relatively harmless, but they are still pests. This new panic wave could finally lead to the bedbugs taking a long dirt nap, aka death.